Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. Let's talk about Tesla again. Today up over 7% at 231.28, highest gain of the stock since March 5 months ago. Now the stock is up after a terrible run the last couple of weeks, and in last week's video we were trying to find the bottom for the stock. Where was a potential buy zone for Tesla? Now for now it seems that last Friday was the buy zone, and it was the perfect bottom of the low of June 6th. That's a level we've been discussing as well. Look for those intraday rebounds, and that was a level where the stock has rebounded in the past, and it has rebounded again last Friday and today up a lot. Of course, it's only up now one day, so we do have to wait for confirmation later on in this week. But for now, it is looking very strong, and it just doesn't look like a very scheduled bottom, because we were actually looking at levels a little lower for the stock. We were looking at levels around 200, so from 205 to 195 to be a perfect bottom for the stock. Now, why? Because the 200-day moving average is at 196, and especially the weekly moving averages, especially the 50-day and the 200-day, are at around 204 and 196. And as you can see, last week we did close below the 20-day moving average, which is actually quite a bearish sign for the stock. But now we immediately regain ground above the 20-day, which is a very bullish sign again. So for me, it's going to be very, very important to see on Friday where the stock will end. Will it be able to close above the 20-day moving average, which is currently at 224? If it does, it might seem that last week was just a one-time dip below the 20-week, and that we have gained momentum again, and that it might be new support in the future. So currently, it is not looking too bad. All of a sudden, this shows how quickly the sentiment can change for a stock. And I think we should already be looking upwards, because the bottom we know is at around $200, but the resistance on the upward side is already getting pretty close again. It's at 247.16, which is only $16 away at this stage. So to me, in my opinion, the resistance to the upside is getting closer than the support. So a positive sign as well. Now, why is the 20-day for me such an important zone? Well, it has been strong support in the past. Look at this. In June, we perfectly rebounded from the 20-day, and also in the past right here in May, it was very good support. Also, it has been great resistance. As you can see in the past, we do see that for Tesla, the 20-day was big resistance right here and right here. We didn't really get above it. And then once we finally broke above it in the beginning of the year, we had a really nice run up. And also later on, it was good resistance. So for me, it's a very important level. And if we can break above the 20-day, we'll be very bullish. And again, it's only at 247 right now, so we're getting pretty close already. Now, of course, we do got to be careful as well, because it's just a 1 day gain of 7%. And I'm very, very much looking forward to this week. Of course, we also got earnings for Nvidia coming up. I think that will be really important for the market as a general, also for volatile stocks like Tesla. I think it might be a good indicator if there is still more room for stocks to run or not. So watch the earnings for Nvidia as well. So for Tesla for this week, I'll be watching two main levels. First of all, the 20-day moving average currently at 247. That's the level I'm going to be watching. If we can close above that this week, that will be a buy trigger for me, and I will buy the stock. Now I will also look on the weekly on the downside at the 20-week moving average at 224. If we close above that, it's good. It shows we have found support. If we close below it, to me it sounds that it is big resistance, and it will be a bearish sign to me. And that would mean that I would still be looking at a touch of this area, the 196 to 204, as a complete support. So if markets are going to turn lower again later on in this week, or maybe next week at the end of August, that's the level I'd be looking at. And from this point on, it could still be a 15% drop. Those are the levels I'm going to watch, the 247 and the 210, 205, 200. Please in the comments let me know what levels you are watching. Do you think the stock will go up even further this week, or do you think that we are going to come back down again to the support zone around 200? Please let me know in the comments. Also, please don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. Also, please let me know if you want to see other stocks being discussed on this channel, of course. And I hope to see you all the next video.